For me, I'll talk very quickly about the new run job activity that we've delivered in the latest system package. As you can see, this is how you used to invoke processes from your workflows, RPA workflows. There is this start job activity, but it doesn't return the outputs, as in like the job outputs. And there is also this way of using a persistent way of to invoke your processes, where you have to start with one activity to start the job, get reference, and then you use that reference to resume the job in a persistent manner. Well, with the new activity, we don't need the old ones anymore because it combines all of those features together in one simple activity. So let's try to run a simple process. I prepared just a very simple return my input back to me. And you can see that my input arguments will adapt dynamically to the ones required by that process. And it uses the new data mapping wizard, which for complicated objects is very nice, for simple as well. We will just say a simple hello world as our input argument. And we will open the advanced properties to see what is there as well. You will immediately see that against the start job, we already have a new output arguments property. And this is actually also an object that is based on the underlying process. So if I go to a simple log message and see what's inside there, you can see that I actually have my output directly available to me. So at the very basic configuration, you're able to run this automation and get the outputs without any headaches with having to ask Orchestrator API for any additional input or using other activities. You get them right away with the simple configuration of this run job activity. Let's let it run. I think it should be already doing its thing in Orchestrator. And you can see we get the outputs. Well, it isn't it. There is also this execution mode that might be interested to you. I've shown you the persistence and how it was done in the past. Nowadays, it's just as simple with this new run job activity. It's a simple setting of the execution mode in the run job activity. So if I go for this one, you can see that time mode gets, it's no longer relevant because we are now running in persistence mode. And if I rerun the same process, the activity will actually pause the workflow. If you are familiar with the concept of long-running workflows and how it works, the robot is freed up to do other things while a specific job is happening. And once it's completed, in the debug mode, I have to resume to complete it. Obviously, in the real life scenario, Orchestrator would resume your job. Some small glitch here will take care of that. There is also the old mode in case you want to do that as well, in which you basically do not wait for your job to finish. You can see that the output argument is no longer relevant because they don't come back in this mode. And if I run this, what happens is the job will simply continue or the workflow will continue executing as the job starts in the background. And this is relevant because we support any type of job with this activity that we now provide. So I've showcased an RPA job, but you could just as well have an agent over here. I believe I have a joke agent, an agent that tells me a joke. And in this case, I simply have to refresh my arguments, set it to, let's run it in the busy state, in which case I get the output arguments back. Let's say cats. And that will be our joke. So from here, you can also invoke agentic process. You can invoke an API workflow, any type of process that we publish in that are available on our platform.